Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, The Jewels to Life. Today is Sunday, happy Sunday, and it's Meal Prep Sunday. My goal, I need to lose 10 pounds within 30 days. Yes, I want to get this corona weight off. So I'm doing a meal prep this week to control what I'm eating. I'm probably gonna do like a 1600 calorie. That's where I'm going. So I'm not gonna totally try to hit 16. It's gonna be 16 or less. So I'm meal prepping. I'm gonna probably try a meal prep. I was thinking about doing it for the entire week, but I don't know if I want 5-day-old chicken or fish. So I think I'm gonna do for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, probably 3 days, maybe 4 days. Yeah, maybe 4 days. That's probably what I'll do, 4 days. I don't know. I'm gonna cook a bunch of stuff. So let me just kind of go over the meal plan. Don't mind my hair. The meal plan is gonna be, I'm gonna limit my carbs. I'm gonna do my protein. It's strictly gonna be chicken breast and fish. And my protein, I have brown rice, but I'm not gonna eat rice every day. I'm probably gonna have rice one day out of the entire week, and I'm have sweet potatoes. And then I have salad, green beans, so asparagus. So I am gonna get my carbs in. It's just not gonna be too bad. So I have these peppers. I'm gonna make and I forgot, I'm gonna make a bean salad. So that's what this is for. So I'm not gonna use all of the peppers. Well, I don't know, because my son won't eat it. He doesn't eat beans. So I'm meal prepping for me and my son actually, and I'm also cooking for my husband, and he's ducking back there. You're in the camera. And so he's making something to eat right now, because today is it. We're doing it because I want him to shed a few pounds too, or just eat healthier. Junior, call Chanel. Okay, so we have some green beans. We have the bell peppers. We have some asparagus. Okay. We have some salads, cucumber, spinach, and my onions rolling. Have some cabbage. Take these out. And I have this mixed vegetable here. Now this has 1 cup has, let's see how many carbs, 30 calories. And it has 5 carbs, so it's not bad at all. I got my garlic for seasoning. I didn't take out all my spice. I got some black beans in the can, high in protein. I got some avocado. I got salmon, tilapia, and mahi-mahi. This is my favorite fish, but I was looking, and let's see. Salmon has a little bit more protein in it. Let's see about tilapia. Yep. Then I have my chicken breast here, and then I also have, and one of this is not a portion. I'm gonna cut it, so I think my meat is gonna be 5 ounces. I have to check again, but I will let you know. And I also have this Morningstar spicy black bean burger. I'm not gonna have it as a burger though. I'm probably gonna do it with some fries or maybe the rice. I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna cook a bunch of stuff and then I put it together. I'm gonna portion it out. And I have some potatoes. I don't think I'm gonna do potatoes, but my son said he will. I have some brown rice. And I got my coconut oil. This is what I'm gonna cook in. And I got my butter. This is not so healthy butter, but I like this butter, and I'm gonna add it whenever I need to. And I have my meal prep containers. I have some other ones. These are portioned off. It's not portioned, sectioned off. I got these from Walmart. Hey. Don't mind my dog. Let Chanel in. She's outside. And these are the portions. So I figure I put my meat over here and whatever. So I'm gonna show you, I'm not gonna show you entirely how I'm cooking. Duchess, close the door. I'm not gonna show you entirely how I'm cooking everything because it's gonna take forever and I don't want to keep talking because it's gonna slow me down. So I'm gonna move the stuff that I'm not cooking, which is the salad, because once I go to bag it up, then I'm gonna need that. I don't need the peppers right now. Shush! I don't need the peppers right now because that is for when I am putting it together. So basically what I'm cooking is gonna be the potatoes, the meat, and the rice, and the vegetables. So I got all my pots lined up over there, ready to go. My oven is heating up and he's in my way. But we're gonna start with the chicken. We're gonna start by prepping the chicken. I'm gonna wash the chicken and cut it up into, I'm gonna measure the portion. So I will speed this up. Okay, so I have to calculate how many meals I need. So I'm doing lunch and dinner. I am not doing breakfast because breakfast I'm probably just gonna grab an egg or eggs and bacon, no bread, or oatmeal, or just a protein shake. So that's something that, oh, this is crooked. That's something that's quick and easy. I don't really have to prep for that. So, I'm gonna need 2 of everything. So we're gonna need, I'm actually gonna prepare 4 meals, four. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Friday, I have more time. It's a weekend, so I don't mind. So we're just gonna do 4 days. So we're gonna have 4 meals of chicken, 4 meals of fish. Or actually, we're gonna have 3 meals of, let's see. We're gonna have 3 meals of fish and let's see, no. I'm sorry. So we're gonna have chicken and fish every day. So we're gonna need, so that's gonna be 8. So basically, I'm gonna need, for me and my son, so I'm gonna need 8 of whatever fish. So I'm gonna do probably, we like mahi. Well, so we're probably gonna do 2 more. And see, this is a good portion with the tilapia. That's why I kind of like the tilapia portion, because this is a good portion here. Let's see if it tells you how many ounces. Let's see, each fillet is 4 ounces. So that's perfect, 4 ounces. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna put them in here. All right, let me just, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be, okay, so what I'm gonna do is cook, because I'm also cooking for my husband too, but I'm not gonna portion his out. So I'm just doing mine and my son's portion. So I'm just gonna put 2, 4. My husband doesn't really care for this kind of fish, but that's what we're going with because it's easy. So I'm gonna let them sit there and thaw. Okay, so I will do 4 for my husband and 2 each for me and my son, but this is not 1 meal, so this is gonna be 2 meals for me, 2 meals for my son. And we're just gonna split it up. Hang on. And the mahi-mahi, oh, it's also 4 ounces, okay. For some reason, this looks bigger. But it is, I guess it is 4 ounces. No, I don't know about that. Let's see. That's what it says. Okay, so 1 fillet is 100 calories and it's 21 grams of protein. So I'm gonna do 2 mahi-mahi. I don't know if that's 4 ounces. See, I think that's more than 4. So I may just split 1 in 2 for myself, and my son can have 1 whole one. And then we have the salmon. And the salmon is it's probably 4 ounces. Yep, 4 ounces. So we're gonna do 2, 3, 4 salmon. And I do not like the skin of the salmon, the back. So I would be taking that off. I'm not really big on salmon. All right, so we're just gonna let these thaw a little bit. And then I will clean them with some either vinegar or lemon juice once I open them. But I'm just gonna kind of let them sit and thaw for a little bit while I get my chicken together, because the chicken is pretty thawed. Okay, we're gonna sit that right there. I tell you what, in the meantime, Luna, I am going to put my rice to cook. And I'm not gonna measure. And my son poked a hole in the rice, so don't mind me. I normally don't use brown rice, but it's supposed to be healthier, so that's what we're doing. All right, I'm not gonna do the whole bag because we're not gonna eat that much rice. And my husband doesn't eat rice. Well, he does, but on occasions. So I'm washing it right now. You can't really see. Some people don't wash their rice, but I have to because see all the little shells and different things. I don't want that in my rice. And I don't measure. I should, but I kind of pretty much know my rice cooker. So I know what the rice should look like in here. But if you don't know, it's 2 to 1. So you have 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. So that's about good. I kind of know how to eyeball it. And yep, there goes another. Hey, this is a dirty rice. I've never bought this rice before. This is the Walmart brand. And just making sure it's clean. I see a lot of shells in it. Or rice, whatever they call it. I call it shell. Whatever the rice was in. In Jamaica, we call it the shell, so I don't know. If you really think about it, the rice has shells. I don't know, this rice just looks dirty. All right, it will do. And put a little bit of salt in it, not a lot. I'm gonna need this out. And we're gonna come over here. Don't mind me, I am multitasking. So I'm gonna put this in my handy dandy rice cooker. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn on the light because it's a little dark in here. All right. And it's brown rice. So we got the rice going, and I'm gonna add butter in a second. But not right now. Now we're gonna work on this chicken breast, the chicken breast. Now I know this is more than 5 ounces. See? Just making sure it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna clean off all that fat, but I'm gonna do it off camera because it's just too much So I'm gonna cook all of this chicken because, as I said, I'm probably gonna do some like a teriyaki style for my husband because he doesn't really like chicken breast unless I do it like that, and or cook it with some vegetables, which I'll probably end up doing that. That's not a bad idea for me, but I don't know if no, I'm not gonna do that this week. Next week I will definitely make some with vegetables. So right now, it's not really a lot of fat on here, but I don't mind my dull knife. It's all right. I mean, a little bit of fat, it's not bad, but I just don't want too much on there. All right, so run some cold water on there. I'm gonna get my vinegar, and I'll be back. I am back. So we're just gonna let that sit for a bit in that good vinegar. And I'm also making these legs for my husband because, as I said, my husband does not really eat a lot of carbs. So I'm gonna bake some chicken in the oven. Just put a little bit of barbecue sauce on this and bake it in the oven. And he'll be able to eat on that for 2 days or so. So I'm cooking a bunch of stuff. This way I don't have to be in the kitchen, but to heat up my food, because sometimes when I don't like the smell of meat, but I always smell my meat, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing, because I never ever want to cook spoiled meat. So we're gonna wash this one off, and I normally take the skin off. I'll probably do that. I'm not gonna eat it. You know what? I'm not gonna take the skin off. My husband doesn't mind the skin. I don't like the skin. So I'm just gonna rinse this off, and then add some vinegar and let it sit in vinegar for about 5 minutes. And don't worry, folks, when I'm finished, I usually bleach everything. This is bleach right here. I have bleach in my water right here. So, can't cook or clean without bleach. That's just me. All right, so we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna get my seasoning. So, let's see. Gotta have my adobo. Listen, I keep this oregano. I'm trying not to cook with paprika, yeah. Lemon pepper, cumin. Let's see. Complete seasoning, garlic powder. I don't know what I'm seasoning. I am just taking out a bunch of stuff. Cajun style, yeah, we could do that. What is this one? Garlic herb, okay, yeah. We're gonna put a little bit of everything in it for it to taste good. I don't season with salt. I only use salt for my rice. I use adobo, and that is my salt. So, right now I am going to, now folks, I know a lot of people have this problem with cooking chicken breast, and I hated cooking chicken breast. The key is, when you cannot overcook chicken breast or else it will be dry and disgusting. So the key is to cook it just right, because especially if you're gonna heat it up for a couple of days or whatever, if you're gonna reheat. Now, if you're just gonna eat it right on the spot, it's okay. A little bit of juice will wash it down if you overcooked it. But the key is do not overcook it. My thermometer broke, so I just kind of judge it, but get yourself a thermometer. Once it reaches whatever the cooking temperature is, I don't know. I would have to look it up. You just poke it and then you'll know when it's cooked. You can kind of look at it and tell when it's cooked, but I mean, most people are not gonna sit there and watch it. So we're gonna season up this chicken breast, and I'm gonna split mine in half because that's too big. I know it says 4 ounces, and I'll measure it once I'm doing my meal prep, once I'm putting it in my container, just to be sure. But I think it's a little bit more than that. Because so we are going to cut this chicken. I want to make sure you guys can see how I'm doing it. And then, of course, I'm going to speed it up. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball half of it and just do it like that. And I still have to wash off the vinegar, so. I'm just gonna tenderize it a little bit. I'm out of saran wrap, so we're gonna improvise. We're gonna use a Ziploc. Also helps to tenderize it, I think. I don't know. I just do it. It might be just in my mind, but I won't do this to the fish. You can if you want to, but I wouldn't. Okay, that's good. One more. Yep. All right. I don't need that again. This is going to be garbage. I'm going to need this though. Oh. All right, so now I'm just going to wash my hands, and then we are going to season. All right, so let's move on over here, and we're just gonna pour whatever we want in this. Okay, so let's see. I want you to see what I'm doing. Maybe that's a bad angle. Let's try this angle over here. There we go. Bear with me, folks. Head is cut off, but that's all right. So first and foremost, we're going to add our adobo. Not a lot. Let me turn this light on so you can see better. The lighting in my kitchen is awful. All right, so I did adobo. Adobo and cayenne pepper does this to me. I got this from the dollar store. Listen, the dollar store has some great seasoning. This Kingsford seasoning is from the dollar store. Kingsford I bought from Walmart. Same brand, One is just smaller. This one I think was almost $5. Gotta drink something. All right, much better. Okay, so this is ground paprika. Put as much as that in that if you want, or whatever you want. I'm sorry. We're not gonna do cumin completely. I'll just put a little bit of complete seasoning in there. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna put any of these, but I am gonna put some minced garlic. And I don't measure, I just put, I'm not gonna put any onions in here because I'm not making a gravy. I'm just, let's see what's this. Now let's try some of this garlic and herb. Now you gotta be careful, people, mixing these seasoning because you don't know what is salty and not, but I kinda have an idea and mix it up. You don't have to use your hands. I just don't mind using my hands because I want all my seasoning to sit in there, and I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes. Garlic powder. I don't have any onion powder. I probably do, but I can't get to it right now, so that's all right. And none of this is really gonna, if it does add maybe 5 extra calories with whatever I'm putting on here. And I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil on top of it when I go to cook it. So this is ready. I'm just gonna cover it. Just put a paper plate over it. We're just gonna cover it for about 5 minutes. Cayenne. So I'm just gonna tip some cayenne in my stuff over here. Then before I put it, I'm gonna mix it all up. So don't put too much cayenne because cayenne is hot, people. All right, so that's good on that. We're gonna do some minced garlic. I love cooking with garlic, folks, and onions. And I'm using the fork this time. Not much to it, not much flavor. I'm doing the barbecue. My son and myself won't be eating this. This was just my husband, and he kind of wanted barbecue, but it's raining, so guess what? He's gonna get barbecue, but it's not gonna be from the grill. So I'm just gonna cover this like so. So now what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna get the fish ready. And that's real simple because the fish doesn't take long at all to cook. Real simple. Actually what I'll do is, because the potatoes take a while, but I'm not gonna have enough room in my oven. So the fish I might do on top of the stove. The chicken I'm gonna put in the oven. So this will have to wait a little bit because I'm gonna cut it up. Let's see. Let me get the pot. Okay, so I have my oven preheating at 350. That's a good temperature. My oven gets pretty hot, so I don't need it any hotter. Okay, so I'm gonna put my breast in here, and I'm sorry you can't see me, but okay, folks, let's adjust it so you can see what I'm doing. Don't mind my pot, my handle broke. But this is, when I tell you, my absolute favorite pot, and it's clean. I'm just getting some of the water out, and we're gonna add a little bit of butter to my rice, which is right there boiling. So we're just gonna scoop out a little bit of butter. We're gonna mix it up, give her a twirl. And so now, I'm gonna slide that over. I did so much stuff today already. Let's just chit chat while I did my grass. I redid all my son's drawers. I still didn't finish cleaning his room yet. I cut my whole entire yard. And he didn't have practice today, thank God. It's raining. But yeah. So I'm just cooking. I figure I'd get it done early, get it over, because I actually was contemplating just not doing it. And I said nope, because I am trying to start this tomorrow. I have my last cup of soda that I'm gonna drink today, and that is it. That is it for the next 30 days. I'm gonna try not to drink soda again. It's getting hot, so you hear that? It's a little sizzle, so we know it's hot. So 2 more minutes and it will be ready. I think I did put cayenne in the fish. If not, I'll always add it later. All right, so I'm gonna start with, it doesn't matter which one. Let's see. so I got some already done, and I just drained it on this, the napkin, so it's not greasy. You know, just trying to be healthy here. So what I'm gonna do is just transfer it over here so I can put the others on that when it's ready. All right, I'm gonna get another napkin for the next set.
On my timeline.
Okay, so now I'm gonna dice the potatoes. I'm gonna actually bake these in the oven. So, now there's no right and wrong way how to do this. Let's go this way first. Probably need a bigger knife. Whew. Okay, we're gonna chop this up. Okay, so got my little container. This is all I'm gonna put in here. So whatever fits in here, that's it. Now with these, you don't wanna stack them on top of each other, but you know, it's pretty full in here, and that's good for me. That's like 3 meals, 3 separate ones, which I'm probably not gonna use that much. And watch me make it, and then my son wants some. So that's all I'm putting in that one. You know what? I may do another one because, let's see. Why not? Because he might want some. My son, that is. Because one minute he won't want it, and then when he sees me eating it, he's like, it looks good. You should have made me some. So there we go. So we have 2 pots of 2 containers of that. And then I'm just gonna freeze the others. And folks, clean as you go. I'm doing a lot right now, so my kitchen is a mess. So, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna put on top of these so you can see. And if you don't think I'm moving as fast, just you hear my feet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on that, and then I have to turn the chicken that's in the oven. So that's all I'm putting on that for now. This
Saw your picture on my timeline.
Okay, so now I am going to cook my veggies, the California Bird's Eye California blend. And the thing is, I like to wash it off so I don't have all that ice. But this has actually been out, so I really don't need to wash it. So I'm just gonna put it in this pot, and I'm not gonna add any water because, as I said, there's a little bit of ice on it. And my husband, he'll eat this, so I'm gonna cook the whole bag because yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now is, as always, we're gonna have to season it up a little bit because I just do. So I'm gonna put some minced garlic in it. I'm telling you, you flavor your vegetable, people, your kids will eat it. Some kids will eat it regardless, but I like to put some flavor in mine. So we're gonna do some complete seasoning and my adobo, not too much. And then we're gonna put some butter. And that's it. I'm not gonna put water. I'm just gonna put butter, and it looks like it's a lot of butter, but it's a lot of veggies that's in there. So, and we're not gonna overcook this, people, because, hang on, I'll bring it over here, because it is pretty much cooked. So we don't wanna overcook it, okay? There we go. So it would help if I turn it on. So I'm gonna turn it on medium, and we're gonna cover it up until it starts to melt down a little bit. So we're just gonna cover that, and then I'm gonna set it on the stove properly. And my stove, I need a new stove because it has a mind of its own. It doesn't matter what temperature you have it on. Sometimes it's too hot. So, green beans. So we're gonna do some green beans now. So, again, I use so many dishes when I'm cooking, like meal prep. Okay, we're just gonna dump these green beans in here, and the same thing, but I've had them out for a while. So that's good. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of adobo in there, just a little bit, because it's only one little bag. And I am going to add my butter. I know people might say butter isn't healthy, but it's not a lot of butter. Trust me, it's not. And I'm not gonna drink the where's my pot, the cover? Let's see. This one will work. And this is the burner that I have to be very careful with because it tends to get really hot. So let's try it on that side. And I'm telling you folks, if you clean as you go, less work. All right. So we got the two vegetables going. I have the asparagus. I'm about to chop those up. And I need room for the oven, so I have to wait. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna start with the meat. So definitely want tilapia. I'm sorry, mahi. So we're gonna put it in the small section, and there's a fly in here. Let's see, make sure you can see. Okay, so I have 4 days. Lunch and dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. This is just mine. I'll do my son's after. So I have a fish there. So I'm gonna put a chicken here. Then let's do a tilapia here. And let's do a chicken here. And we're gonna do a salmon here. Not my favorite. And now that's a big piece. Let's do a chicken here. Let's do a chicken here. And we're gonna do another chicken. Okay? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna have, when I do eat my rice, it's going to be for lunch, because this way I could digest it and don't have to worry about no extra calories. So I'm gonna do a half a cup of rice, and once I do the half a cup of rice, I'm only gonna put a little bit of vegetables in here, probably the green beans, black beans. I'm not gonna pack it in. I'm just breaking it up, okay? So, I'm not gonna do it Monday. Let's do it Wednesday. Let's do it Wednesday. So we're just gonna put a cup of rice right there, okay? And next to the cup of rice, I'm gonna do some, half a cup of black beans. more proteins than carbs. So, all right, so that is done. All right, let me rinse this out. All right, so I'm gonna do, and what I did was I have a blend of spinach and salad, mixed salad, tossed salad, sorry. So I'm just gonna put it in here because when I have to heat up my chicken, I don't wanna have to worry about my salad getting hot. So I'm really gonna do a cup. That's a cup, hang on. Okay, so I got my cup, and I'm just gonna kind of pack it in there. More spinach than anything, so I'm gonna pack that in there. And toss it in the bag. Let the air out, and I'm gonna put it here for, since I have rice here, this is lunch, and this is gonna be my dinner that night, which is gonna be the salad. Oops. And I don't eat salad dressing, so got my cucumber, so I add that in there, and then I add my seasoning after. So that day is done, and I'm gonna get the cover so I know what's finished. And I'm done with these. So my sweet potato now, I'm gonna put that in the beginning. So I'm gonna have this again. This is gonna be lunch, because I wanna have as little carbs as possible. And I'm measuring it out. It's not the most accurate, but it will work for now. So I'm gonna do a half a cup. And I didn't add nothing extra to this. You can add a little sweetener, stevia, trivia. Okay, so we're gonna put that in for lunch. And then I'm gonna do like 5 asparagus. So we're gonna just take out 5, 2, 4, 5. Okay, so for here now, we're gonna do a half a cup, I'm sorry, of mixed vegetables. So we're gonna do that. Let's do that here. Okay? And I'm gonna do another salad for down there. So we're gonna get a cup of salad again. And again, it's not as accurate, and I probably won't even eat all of this, but, and I'm not adding any tomatoes, so we're gonna put a salad here with a cucumber. And I have it over here. Put it in, it fits perfect in there. All right, so these are done. Monday, Tuesday. So I can have, let's have, we're just gonna do a cup of green beans because I only wanna have like starch per se, rice or potatoes. I only wanna do that twice during the week. So a cup of green beans. Okay, guys, so we are all packed up. Okay, there we have lunch Monday, Tuesday. I'm sorry, lunch Monday, dinner Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And trust me, I still have a lot more food left over for the rest of the week, but that's how we're looking. A closer look. Got my salad, my cucumber, and then what I'm gonna do is, I don't eat salad dressing, so I will sprinkle this on it. It's Buffalo Wild Wings. There we go. And or I'll sprinkle some lemon juice on it or squeeze a lemon on there for my salad dressing. That's what I eat. Okay, so I am all set. And folks, this, I will tell you exactly how many calories each meal is. I'll try to write it in the description, but it's not really a lot. Now I'm gonna have my in-between snacks, which is gonna consist of some nuts and my Premier Protein shake. So I'm gonna give you an idea of what my dinner, my breakfast is gonna look, not breakfast, I'm sorry, lunch and dinner, what it's gonna entail, along with my snacks and my breakfast. But this, I'm just doing lunch and dinner. Okay, so I'm about to pack them up. Okay, so here you have my meals. These are my little juice packs. These are just the Walmart brand that I'm gonna add in my water to try and drink more water. My goal is to drink at least 64 ounces of water every day. And these are my shakes. So these are gonna be my snacks along with some almond, all natural, nothing in it, no sugar, no nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to, a quarter cup of almond is about 160 calories, which is about 6 grams of carb. So I think that's gonna be amount to about 10 almonds. So that is what I'm doing. So now I'm going to pack up my son's meal just like mine. I'm gonna put my initials on mine, and that's gonna be mine and then his. So he'll know what's his and I will know what's mine. And I got avocado. So these will be in between snacks. I could eat this by itself, or I have some Rice Krispie treats. I could put that on there, or I could add this to just, you know, a little slither to one of my meals. So let me put these back so I can get my son's stuff going. All right. And the good thing is I am working from home, so I don't really have to make dinner. I don't have to have the excuse that I forgot my lunch at home, because that's usually my problem. I will make my lunch and I will forget it in the mornings when I'm going to work. So I'm going to move these out of the way. And they're cool, by the way.